It is said we are dust, but are we? Here at the factory, we are machines and workers. We might be the embers of a flame that travels through space since the dawn of time. It is said we will return to dust. But what if everything were a dream? What if dust were smoke? We have dreamt of agoras and redesigned cities. We have worked with the angles and the deserts. We have known global defeats and remote planets, and we have conquered the void. Or is it the void that has conquered us? It is time to transform ourselves. The former cement factory was the summit of Europe, its highest lighthouse. What should we do with it now? Shut it down? Demolish it? What if we recycle it? What if we adapt it to our times? We can rebuild it, integrate it with nature. What if we turn it into a creative space? Or even better, exactly, it could be an architecture laboratory. We could convert the old cement silos into an infinite library and preserve the projects, our memory, in the archives. After all, we are the embers, and memory is the first flame. Our legacy will be a glow of lines and volumes, containing our identity, the history of the first void and the first angle. The factory will be the temple of our DNA. Its tunnels will interlink the different workspaces and connect its inhabitants. We can use its core to hold exhibitions, debates, and meetings. In all darkness, there is a glow, the promise of an essence. Is it the beginning of creativity? Once there was a valley, the Draw Valley in Morocco. There were villages of piled-up cubes, modules built on a day-to-day basis, depending on the family's growth rate, and yet mysteriously well-organized, all around the desert. The desert's geometry is the measure of our architecture, a scale of simple shapes that harmonizes our relationship with space. Just as dunes undulate deserts, our geometric system molds spaces, weighs their volumes, and naturally integrates its inhabitants. Our scale will deploy organically. The sum of our sides will be the column and the support, the void and the space. We will respect each place's landscape, materials, and ecology, design alternative spaces in accordance with their condition, and fuse with them. We will not invade nature, but rather allow nature to invade us, because she is our muse, the inspiration of our shapes, and the only goddess in our adventure. Time, space, existence. We are the light that plies the desert, the mother of all angles. We are the void and the white gleam of our destiny. Architecture as life and light is the story of a gap, and it is the story of its cultivation. It is the story of a void and its occupation, of how we colonize, mold, adapt, and experience it. Our method is geometric development. We are the memory of architecture, the past raised to the third power and the avant-garde redesign. Our philosophy and our values investigate and unravel the fusion of the social and the technological. We are light and geometry, vanguard and experience. A sensitive material that is thriving in design and quality, without yawning in routine. We are the line that sketches the beauty of time and space. Cities are expanding fast, and climate change is striking hard. Our dream is to mold the gap, found cities that breathe freely, spaces where energy is renewable, and the green areas expand. Weightless and sustainable worlds as consistent thinking. We are nomads, travelers with no port or haven. Cracks and stars, bones and holes, dust and trust. Is this our voice, or just the dream of an endless adventure? Time does not exist. Space is everything, and existence is now.